So I want to ask you, are you okay with resting? Are you okay with just being still? I want you to consider if your self-worth is tied to your productivity. You see, sometimes you're made to feel like if you're not doing something, there's something wrong with that. If when you decide to rest and chill, it makes you feel like you're lazy, like you're slothful, like you're wrong. I want you to consider where those voices are coming from. Did you hear that growing up in your childhood? Did someone make you feel that way? Your body needs rest. You should be able to take time to simply be. You see, sometimes we are so caught up in the doing. We are locked into the checklist. And I want you to know when it comes to the checklist, it will never be completed. Never. The checklist is never ending and it is inexhaustible. You will only come up with a new checklist with another item to have done. It never gets done. It will never be completed. Your commitment to the checklist is admirable, but you got to treat that checklist like it's a guide or it will rule and ruin your life. Even God rested on the seventh day. Even God did. Why don't you feel like you need to? See, I want you to take a day, take a Sabbath and rest. And I want you to consider what comes up. Do you feel it on your flesh? Are you feeling nervous? Are you feeling anxious? Are you feeling uncomfortable? Deal with that. Why do you feel unworthy of rest? What's happening there? I want you to know that that's what Satan wants. Satan wants you pushing, you pressing, you always being in fight mode, going, and being so distracted with the things of this life that you don't have time to rest. Nevertheless, rest in God. You see, some people are having their days filled with tasks. And then in the midst of the task, they're thinking of the next task and the next task and the next task. And so consumed and so overworked. And the hard part is you're doing it to yourself. You're making your life so hard because you feel like that's the way how life has to be. You don't realize that that's not life, it's you. You're making it harder than what it needs to be because you won't take the time to just rest, to just sit with yourself. You are not prepared for life because you have not sat and allow yourself to be prepared. Yeah. See, you in your rest, your body has a chance to power down. You have a chance to be able to restore, to rejuvenate, so that you can go out and be ready for your next day. Not just that, the Lord has a chance to be able to deal with you, to be able to talk to you about issues that are going on, to be able to show you another way, to be able to instruct you, to lead you, to guide you, to heal you. So spiritually, you're able to grow. Mentally, emotionally, physically, you are prepared and ready for whatever else is to come. You were not meant to keep going, 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 going. No, you're made in the image of Father. There's a work, rest rhythm that needs to be in play. What scares you? What makes you uneasy about the thought of just resting? See, it's not just you that'll be better for it. It's everybody around you that'll be better for it. See, you want to be a place of safety for others. You want to serve others with the right heart posture, right? With the right attitude, in love. How can you show up in love when you stressed, overworked, burning out? You're so wrapped up and so consumed in the next that you're not enjoying your now. And people see that. And it's not attractive, it's repulsive. It doesn't draw them to you, it repels them. See, that's what the devil wants, though, is to keep you isolated and to keep you so busy with your head down, focused on the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, that you don't have time to simply be, that you don't have time to rest and rest in God. Yeah, God is calling you to rest, not just work, but rest as well, because you're deserving of it. See, you may have defined your worth in a certain role by what it is that you do, not by who you are. You may have defined your existence, your worth, by what it is that you do, by your resume, by your checklist. And that's not it. You are worthy because you are. You are enough because you're a child of God, and God deemed you worthy to be placed here on this earth, because you are fearfully and wonderfully made of God. I encourage you today, take a day to just rest. Have a new approach for your day, to not stress over getting the checklist done, to not just go from activity to activity, to breathe, to trust God, to move in faith, to move in knowing that it's all okay, that what will get done, and what won't get done will wait till tomorrow, that it's all okay. Learn to live as one that simply is, and be okay with who you are. You deserve rest today. Take it.